Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. Oh, and they come after him right away, and definitely goes on the first play of the game.
We can feel this crowd all the way up here in the press box, Mike. I mean, one play in, one sack later, and this crowd is rocking.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
That's caught. Derrick Henry. A gain there of 11. First down, Baltimore.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. Xavier McKinney, the one who brings him down. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Going to go right back to Henry. Down the sideline, past the 45. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll go again here with Henry. Into the secondary again. Wadarani brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
Explosive plays. Teams understand just how valuable they are in regards to the ability to score points. Typically, they come through the air, Mike. In this case, they got it on the ground. Now they find themselves inside the red zone.
That's quickly to Andrews on the RPO. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
With the fullback trying to power it home. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll try to sneak it here. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Baltimore. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And this play's going nowhere, taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. We'll go play action with Love. Now he'll run. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of the Ravens has it. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. Downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet, but then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the give to Henry, running right. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Ravens out front. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Henry. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Raven first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass.
The ball comes out. And the defense has it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to... But then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he's going to have a Packers first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Second and 7.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Love. At the left side, caught by Musgrave. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
A second down throw for Love. Now he'll run it. He brings it down to the 5-yard line, but now it is 3rd and goal.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here we go, set. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
You can tell what the decision is about how they want to approach 4th down by what they call on 3rd down. If that was a run play, then you can bet they were going to go for it on 4th. But because it was a pass, and then they take a sack, I think this coach on 4th down is leaning towards settling for 3.
The Packers going to call out the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Packers are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. Nix now on 1st and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle. And
that one is intercepted. Jair Alexander picks it up.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. And this throw batted away and incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it'll bring up second down.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down.
19 Lions. Ready? Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. On comes the Packers punting team. The fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw is Nix. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. 3rd down and 9. Once again, they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
18 ready.
On play action, Love. A throw on the move is caught. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Let's go. 18, Pioneer. Set go.
Love to throw. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now Love. He's got his tight end. That's Musgrave. They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for a Green Bay first down. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Michael Pierce there to meet him. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Love. A short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Back to throw is Love. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down. They'll run with Jacobs. He'll push forward for about a yard. Michael Pierce there to meet him. Here's a 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up. Now, faking the give, and that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. I think he was trying to bend that one in, Mike. He wanted to look like you off the old tee box, right to left draw. But instead, he just kind of hung it out there, and he ends up missing it wide right.
And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away. Picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll go play action with Nix. He'll look underneath for Henry. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
On the handoff, it's Henry. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Sending a receiver right. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. Go with their fullback trying to get it. They'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Ready up. Last thing, 19. Set. Ready. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Love. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Love to throw on 1st and 10. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
60 Bison. 79 Bronco. Trap 60. Trap 60. Huh.
On 2nd down, Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Set up.
Here's Love. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he's going to have a Packers 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Go. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18. Set up.
Now Love. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down.
19 Lions.
That's another great finish, Packer.
18 back. 18 back. 18 Pioneer.
23-yard line.
To throw is Love. Toward the middle. That one caught by Watson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They'll drop to throw. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides. It is 2nd down and 5.
70 Rangers. Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Taking off, he'll try to... And he will get into the end zone. Jordan Love. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. On the give, here's Henry. Ho-ho! And he's going to pick up the 1st down. That's a nice run, taking it up past the 30-yard line. A give right up the middle to Henry. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And after that 1st down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a one-possession game.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.